Hi everyone, been a rough start to the trading week this afternoon. The fact that we've just about managed to surface around the 10,900 mark for the futures and actually fell sub the 10,900 mark twice intraday today, that's telling you that all is not well with the markets. Now let's take it from the top. We came in with a positive set of global cues, got a good handover from both the US equity markets over the weekend, or for that matter even what Asia was doing when we came into morning trade today. But that aside, just going by the texture of the market that we've been and the kind of handover that we got from the week before, the fact that we fell about almost 1%, the Nifty was looking a little brittle and fragile. Even in Friday's trading session, you had us breach that 11,000 mark, or at least just about defend that. Also, the very fact that FIIs have now turned net sellers, at least in the week gone by in the cash markets, that was telling you that this market was getting a little toppish, at least in the interim. And there was that sense that you were getting that maybe there could be some weakness in store for us. And so we had it today, starting off in a new series, came into trade this Monday morning, all looking well, but we started off on the back foot today. So saw a breach of that 11,000 mark. Not just that, you saw a breach of even the 10,900 mark intraday today, which came in the latter part of today's trading session. Now you got to ask yourself, what was actually looking weak, or that weak that you saw that kind of plunge for the Nifty today? The fact that you fell in excess of 200 points intraday today. And it was the obvious names, the ones which have A, been doing well, and B, wherein there are some concerns about what really is the future of that pocket going forward. So namely Reliance Industries, after making it to that 2,200 mark, saw a slight bit of easing off on Reliance in Friday's session, and that only continued today as well. You saw Reliance, in fact, at one point in time fall by about almost 3%. Just managed to defend that 2,000 mark. That's where Reliance Industries had shut shop. Now, single-handedly itself, Reliance put a lot of pressure on the index today. Besides Reliance, of course, it was the private banking names that were really the key culprit in today's trading session, be it an Nifty Bank, which was one of the top index losers today, that fell by about almost 4.25%. There was a Kotak Bank. There was HDFC Bank, which fell about almost 3.5%. Or for that matter, even an Axis, which was down about 3%. The entire private banking pack that was getting clobbered in today's trading session, even some of the smaller boys. Bandhan, for instance, there was no negative news. There was only a block deal, but that also weighed heavy on the Nifty Bank today. That also fell by about almost double digits towards the low point of the day, but that was because of a block deal, so that price adjustment was taking place. Nonetheless, that was the weak end of the market. What was actually holding well in trade today, a very small island, but it was autos. They, on the back of the monthly sales numbers that they have come out with, they were the ones which were actually holding well. So Tata Motors, for instance, that at the high point of the day was holding up about almost 7 to 8%. You had an Ayesha Motors. We've all seen how the monthly sales data, especially within the tractor segment, has been. Escorts, for that matter, that held out well. You had a very surprise mover in Titan in today's trading session. That was holding up almost 6 to 5% at the high point of the day. Even on the closing basis, while it cooled off from the top of the day, that closed in with gains of about almost 3.5%. And then, of course, you had SBI, solid earnings, solid management commentary, a big thumbs up from all the brokerages this morning. That stock, while it did not manage to hold on to its gains, but that also closed in with marginal amount of green in today's trading session. So that's really the flavor of what was going on with the markets today, with banks and Reliance on one end, and you had autos and a couple of these other names from the metals universe, for instance, on the other. So a bit of a tug of war. But let's see, most charters that we've been speaking with say that maybe there could be some more weakness in the Nifty Bank in the days to come, and we may see some more follow-through selling even in the index per se. So fingers crossed, we'll pick it up in trade tomorrow morning and find out where the markets are headed from here.